Hi, I'm Colin Walls, and I'm here once again to talk about embedded software. Today I want to talk about a pretty simple idea which may give you a different approach to developing an embedded system. The concept is very simple. If you're building an embedded system, it will need to interact with the world in one way or another. Now, some embedded systems have rich user interfaces, maybe touch screens and all this kind of stuff. Others are much simpler and just flash LEDs and maybe make noises. But some embedded systems have no user interface at all. Now, that's okay. They're deeply embedded inside something. Nobody needs to know they're there. I'm thinking things like a heart pacemaker may have no interface at all. You don't really need one. You just want to keep it for it to keep working. That's all you need. However, quite a lot of embedded systems may be deeply embedded, may have no UI, but actually would benefit from being able to talk to the world under certain circumstances. So imagine a system where a technical failure of some kind has occurred or an emergency situation has arisen. How does an embedded system react to that? Well, if you have a UI, you put up a message, you flash a light, you make a noise, but without a UI, what can you do? Well, not a lot, unless you're connected to the world in some way. But many embedded systems, a significant proportion now, are networked. They are connected to the internet one way or another. And that's a useful facility to have because that opens up a large number of opportunities for providing a user interface without adding any hardware at all. A common way to do it is to add a web server and then you can log on to the device using a browser. But that's okay if you want to do things to the device from time to time, like it's a router or something like that. You may want to configure it. But if you've just got a device that normally sits there doing nothing much, then you don't really need that level of complexity. You really want something which speaks to you when it has something to say. My suggested solution is to incorporate an SMTP server. Now, SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. This is the protocol used traditionally for sending emails. So the concept is really simple. You incorporate this software into your system, and if it has a problem, it sends an email to somebody who might be interested in that. Or you may send it to several people. I mean, how it's configured depends on the particular application and the nature of what the problem is. But that's all. The beauty of this is SMTP servers are readily available. They're very small because SMTP is a very simple protocol and will tend to go hand in hand with a real-time operating system like our Nucleus product. This means that if you have a certified application, then you're not adding loads of code to it, which will require certification and adds the cost. It's very compact and that's really beneficial. You could take it one step further, I suppose, if you needed your device to receive emails as well. So you send it an email to ask it to do something. In which case you don't use SMTP, you use a POP3 server. It's using the protocol around the other way. Very simple idea, and frankly, there is nothing more to it. So you don't want your device developing a social life that goes beyond yours by emailing all its friends. So you program it to only email the people it needs to, and you make sure that it does that in a very controlled fashion. And of course, the users of it must be aware that the device is phoning home if that's indeed what it's doing. But hopefully you'll find that a useful hint. And with that, until next time, I'll say bye for now.